So in no particular order, the first film that I choose to review is a feature film from Japan. The director is Nozomu Kasagi, and the film is called Bullet Trip. It's about 1 hour 23 minutes. I really enjoyed this film. It is a adrenaline rush set in a provincial Japanese town. And from the moment go, I really felt like I was on a ride with these two main characters. You've got this business personality who is dragging this woman, this companion of his, along for a mystery ride. She is not quite sure where they're going. He has two intentions. One, to, I suppose, keep her entertained, to keep her interested in following him, and therefore making up various surprises that she might come upon in that day, while he's trying to complete a business transaction which is somewhat dubious or of dubious nature. The first thing I should say about the film is that although there are noticeable imperfections, technically very minor ones, in terms of maybe the grading wasn't up to professional standards, and occasionally the camera cranks a little bit. It's a pretty high quality work for maybe a non-mainstream cinematic film. I was not able to notice the technical element too much. I was very immersed in the film, and that is a very strong plus point. I really got sucked into the story. I thought the acting was really strong. At one point, the lead character drags his companion to his grandmother's house, which is a few hours outside of Tokyo, and she remembers him and wants to gift him some things, and then there is a bit of a psychological tie between him receiving these affections from his grandmother, and how is he going to satisfy a pending debt in business that he has. And his companion follows him, very, very lovingly, although rather confused and rather frustrated. And he does have a few clashes with his family, with the family that has become since his father had several marriages, and was a character who wasn't very much appreciated in the family tree. It's a rush against time. It does remind me of several other films in which time is of the essence. You've got a ticking clock, and you have to find the money before the bad guy does something bad. So there was that element throughout the film. There are some villains, some henchmen who follow the main sort of bad character. But really, it's a film that even digs into the Japanese culture. In some ways, it's very clear why the film takes place at a particular certain time, and certain elements of it dig into the history of the character's family, and that ties in again with Japanese culture in various ways. So in that sense, you're not only watching as an audience a fast-moving thriller set in modern-day Japan, you're also being given a little peek into Japanese culture and tradition, history and present, and that is something that is not often easy to find in films, and that's something that I really appreciated. Overall, ultimately, the story works. It keeps you on the edge, and it gives you answers at the end. So I really enjoyed it as a piece. I can easily forgive the fact that some of the technical elements were noticeably maybe not blockbuster standard, for whatever that means, because it really sucks you in, and I really enjoyed the experience of it. So very well done to you.